All right, happy Friday, July 26th. This is the concluding day of a 3-week recording. Hebrews chapter 11, verses 13 to 22. So we're going to look at them all. These all died in faith, although they had not received the things that were promised, but they saw them from a distance, greeted them, and confessed that they were foreigners and temporary residents on the earth. Now those who say such things make it clear that they are seeking a homeland. If they were thinking about where they had come from, they would have had the opportunity to return, but they now desire a better place, a heavenly one. Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. By faith Abraham, when he was tested, offered up Isaac. He received the promises, and yet he was offering his one and only son, the one to whom it had been said, "Your offspring will be traced through Isaac." He considered God to be able even to raise someone from the dead. Therefore he received him back, figuratively speaking. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith Jacob, when he was dying, blessed each of the sons of Joseph, and he worshipped, leaning on the top of his staff. And by faith Joseph, as he was nearing the end of his life, mentioned the exodus of the Israelites and gave instructions concerning his bones. All right, waiting for promise, waiting for the promise, waiting for promises. So what are God's promises to us? I believe that God has made many promises for us. I believe we claim promises and the fulfillment of promises as we live out our faith. And however, I believe we can misunderstand and misinterpret the means those promises are fulfilled. We can even misinterpret what that fulfilled promise looks like. For instance, I believe God promises healing. What's that look like? Ultimately, healing, be it physical, spiritual, emotional healing, or wholeness, is only accomplished ultimately when we are made perfect and complete in the presence of God. See, we can ask God to meet us in difficult places, and we can ask God to give us victory over pains and ailments in this life. He may indeed provide healing from sickness, but we are only made perfectly whole when we pass from this life into the presence of God. God promises to make us whole. That's a statement for eternity. See, we walk in that promise toward our eternity. I am walking toward a promise, and thus I am waiting for a promise to be fulfilled, and I know it will because it is a reality and proof of and by faith in God who never fails. Woo! We'll see you next week.